Hey there, and welcome back to the Pure English channel. They went far beyond what the world expected. At a time when power belonged to few, they dared to question, create, lead, and discover. In this video, we'll dive into the lives of 10 women who left deep marks on science, politics, art, and human rights. They were not just great, they were essential. And while you're learning, you'll also get to practice your English by reading, listening, and even going further with your fluency using the shadowing method. Shadowing is a powerful technique for improving your English. It works like this. You listen to a sentence and immediately repeat it out loud, almost like you're echoing it. This helps you practice speaking in a natural and active way. It trains your ears, your mouth, and your brain all at once, and that's what makes it so effective. So, let's read and listen to a text together. Quick reminder: hit subscribe and learn cool stuff and boost your English at the same time. Cleopatra, 69 BC, 230 BC. She was the last queen of ancient Egypt. But Cleopatra was more than just a beautiful ruler. She was a political genius. She spoke several languages, studied science and philosophy, and ruled during one of Egypt's most dangerous times. She formed strong alliances with Roman leaders like Julius Caesar and Mark Antony to protect her kingdom. Her death marked the end of Egyptian independence and the start of Roman rule. Joan of Arc, 1412 to 1431. Born into a poor French family, Joan said she heard voices from God, telling her to save France. At just 17 years old, she led soldiers into battle and helped win an important victory during the 100 Years' War. But she was captured, put on trial, and burned at the stake at only 19. Hundreds of years later, she was declared a saint. Today, Joan is remembered as a brave young woman who stood for faith and freedom. Marie Curie, 1867 to 1934. Marie Curie was born in Poland and moved to France to study science, something rare for women at the time. She discovered two new elements, polonium and radium. She was the first woman to win a Nobel Prize, and the only person to win it in both physics and chemistry. She also helped develop X-rays and mobile radiology units during World War I. Her work changed medicine forever and opened doors for women in science. Frida Kahlo, 1907 to 1954. Frida was a Mexican painter known for her unique self-portraits. After a serious accident, she lived in constant pain, but turned her suffering into powerful art. Her paintings explore identity, politics, disability, and being a woman. Frida became a symbol of strength, freedom, and honesty. She proved that art could be personal and political. Rosa Parks, 1913 to 2005. In 1955, in Alabama, Rosa refused to give up her bus seat to a white man. That simple act sparked a huge protest against racial segregation. The Montgomery bus boycott lasted over a year and changed American history. Rosa Parks became a symbol of the civil rights movement. She showed that one person can make a big difference. Malala Yousafzai, 1997. Malala grew up in Pakistan, where girls were banned from going to school by the Taliban. At age 11, she wrote a blog about life under their rule. In 2012, she was shot in the head for speaking out, but survived. She became a global activist for girls' education and won the Nobel Peace Prize at just 17. Malala's voice changed the world. Ada Lovelace, 1815 to 1852. Ada was a brilliant mathematician in the 1800s. She worked with Charles Babbage on the first mechanical computer. She wrote the first algorithm, making her the world's first computer programmer. Her work was ahead of her time and inspired women in tech, long before computers even existed. Amelia Earhart, 1897. Missing since 1937. Amelia was the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean. She broke flying records and fought for women's rights in aviation. In 1937, she disappeared while trying to fly around the world. Her story remains a mystery, but her courage still inspires pilots today. Hypatia of Alexandria c. 360 to 415. Hypatia was a scientist, philosopher, and teacher in ancient Egypt. She taught math, astronomy, and logic to men and women. She believed in reason, knowledge, and peace, but was killed by a violent mob during a time of religious conflict. She became a symbol of free thinking and the fight for education. Simone de Beauvoir, 1908 to 1986. Simone was a French writer and philosopher. Her book, The Second Sex, became one of the most important texts in modern feminism. She talked about gender roles, freedom, and women's rights in a way no one had before. Her words helped shape a global movement for equality. These women faced prejudice, limits, and even threats to their lives for their ideas. Some died young. Others saw the world change because of them. But all proved that history doesn't belong only to those who write it, but to those brave enough to change it. Let their stories inspire you to speak up, dream big, and never accept limits. If you're inspired, leave a comment. Let us know in the comments, and don't forget, learning a language is all about showing up and practicing a little every day. Stick around and use this channel to practice shadowing whenever you can. Watch again if you want more practice. The more you repeat, the more confident you become. In the beginning, it takes effort. But over time, you'll speak, understand, and even think in another language. What feels hard today will feel natural tomorrow. Just keep going. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your curious friends. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Remember, learning English is not just about words, it's about communication. Mistakes happen, but that's okay. Keep practicing, stay confident, and enjoy the journey. See you in the next video.